extra just for you. No, we did not
course,
plan this. I
Rick
knew he was
wanted
going
to
to wear
kill
blue.
me. He wanted to kill me. He said, "You brought another shirt," and I said, "Well, no, I didn't."
I wear blue every single night of the year, and tonight I wore green. And Philip said he wears blue all the time, and he went a different way. So nice to have you here, buddy. First of all, you've been in this biz for a long time. 19 years. You're still having a lot of fun on QVC.
Love it.
What's the mission when you bring pieces like this in? What's the mission of Cottage Farms? You really want to keep it moving, don't you?
Well, it's the same thing that I do for my high-end clients.
Yeah.
Is that I want to bring them something that they've not seen before, that is easy, something that's somewhat of a game changer. And flowers are beautiful. These are incredibly beautiful, but look at the texture of these. These are our Cannova Cannas, and look at the texture. This will change everything in your garden, and they're tall, so you think, oh, I'll plant them in the back. Guess where I planted mine?
Where?
Right up in the front.
Because they need to be, they wanted to be center stage.
They wanted to be center stage, and there they are. I absolutely love these. These flowers are gorgeous. We picked them out ourselves last year. My buddy Doug and I saw these, and we said, we got to have them, and now you got to have them.
Let me give you the update of what this is. These have been on before. In fact, they're brand new this month, but guess what? We began the month with 4,000 that are grown, that are ready to be sent to you. Philip, we're down to 1,500 of these.
And that'll be that.
That'll be that for the season.
Be sad.
People don't know what they are. They're different colors here. What's the story?
Well, we've got all the 3 different colors that you get in this collection. These are true dwarfs. If you've had canna lilies before, they come in a hard red, they come in a hard orange, not in these beautiful citrus colors. I love this. We've got a watermelon color here. We got a lemon pie color here. We've got a cantaloupe color
and
here.
And now you're getting all 3.
You're getting all 3. These are only 30 inches to 48 inches tall. The other cannas would be 5, 6 feet tall, and they fall over, and they don't have the big lustrous foliage.
Really?
They absolutely don't.
They can be a little more of a hassle than they're worth, right? These, by dwarfing these down, they're still dramatic, though.
They're perfect in containers. They're great in front of the border. If you've got a small garden and you want to really tart things up, this is great. If you picked up our magic carpet sedum and you're actually using it as part of your pathway,
Stole my question.
Plant these in the edge of the pathway. Oh my gosh, it's all going on.
So use these with our today's special value that over 13,000 of you have now picked up for the only order of the season. There's a shot of them live, and
look
here's a shot of you.
How gorgeous they are, and this is when I first saw them. So that gives you an idea about the size of them. See, they're not as tall as I am, but gorgeous, lustrous foliage, and the blooms are bigger than on any cannas I've ever seen. I fell in love with these. I said, Doug, we've got to have these because they were pest-free. You didn't have to spray them for anything either. Yes, and nothing but color, color, color.
I know what you're wondering. They're not this size when I get them. When do I get them, and what do they look like? Well, we'll send them to you when it's time to plant. That's what we do with the map, and here's what they'll look like. So they're on their way.
They're on the way, and this is the way that they'll come to you. Nice big plants. They're already getting going like this, and they will get up big like this season. These are annuals. They're going to bloom like crazy, but guess what you can do in the fall? You can dig these roots up and save them. I do it every single year. Even if you don't do it, it's worth the price of admission just to have this. And you know what I plant them with, Rick?
Yep.
Look. This is what I did for my clients.
And that's how you layered it.
I had the sun patients in front, and these were popping up from behind.
Well, that's beautiful.
It's an incredible look, but if you've had cannas before, you know how easy they are, but you've never seen them in these exotic Gauguin colors.
Let's talk about some of the basics here. To cover that. Let's talk about sun and water. Sun first.
Full sun to part shade. In an average garden soil, they will take some drought, but guess what else? They will grow in a boggy area. If you've got an area of the garden that is wet, everything rots there. These will thrive in that situation.
We began the season with 4,000 of these, and you saw the plant. You saw the 3 plants. 4,000 of these, like, ready to go, direct from Cottage Farms. We have fewer than 1,000 for the season to pick up.
Yes.
How long before I get from this guy to this guy right here?
By the end of the season, they will be this big, and also these will bloom in the cooler climates. You know, a lot of annuals don't bloom well in the cooler climates, and most of the cannas don't. These varieties do really well in northern climates, so you can have an abundance of color. I mean, we went to see them in Chicago.
Really?
Indeed we did, and they're just gorgeous colors.
Brand new this month, we brought it in, free shipping and handling. Here it is, 1, 2, and 3. How does Cottage Farms get these really exotic colors?
Well,
how does that happen?
This is what we do.
That's what you do, right?
I talk to the plant breeders. These are the ones who do all this is not genetically modified or anything like that. This is just old-fashioned plant breeding, you know, from way back.
Yeah.
And they do all these different crosses to come up with these. We talk to those people directly. That's how we get the new things in here. I don't go looking through a catalog and think, oh, we're going to pick this, we're going to pick that. We go to the people that basically invented the plant.
It's so great because, you know, it's not cookie cutter.
No.
You're not seeing it coming and going.
No.
You want uniqueness in your garden, and that's
Right.
the point of getting Cottage Farms. You know it's from the grower's grower. There you see some of the stats: full to part sun, hardiness zone 7 to 10. The blooms from midsummer till frost, $34.98. That's a big. That's like a little over $10 for these huge,
Gorgeous
but not
flowers.
too huge flowers.
And great for cut flowers. It gives a nice tropical look to your garden. It's all about the texture. Again, most gardens are just kind of soft and fluffy looking. You've got to have some strong texture. That's what I do for my clients. I put these in the garden and they're like, wow, the garden looks great, but they weren't quite sure why it looked great. I knew what it was because I knew this was the only thing I had added.
As you're shopping right now, look at this. So now you've layered it with the sun patience.
Yes.
Now, and in the last minute, let's work in, and Scott, my producer, today's special value.
Yes.
Because 14,000 of you are smart and doing it. This will work because, you know, the today's special value has the colors of the rainbow. It'll work with anything.
Exactly, and they're going to bloom also. The butterflies and hummingbirds will come to all of these items. You plant your today's special value, the magic carpet sedum, right in the edge of the front. When you normally have all the edging, we had one of our callers and she said, I was tired of edging, so I planted the sedum there. And that's exactly where it solves a problem.
Hey, 49037. We began the season with 4,000 of these guys right here. 800 remaining for the season. Just like our today's special value. It's not like we call and say, make more Dominique, make more Susan. We can't do that. These are live, living plants for 2016. A couple things to remind you of. 2 top finds in the show. A top find. Remember the hot pick? It's now called the top find, and this is it for a reason. Give me one.